welcome to That's a Thing, Accent Core, episode 0.64. It is Monday, March the 16th, and I hope you all survived Friday the 13th. Before we get started, it is slightly rainy, so you may have even worse audio quality than usual.
That's a feature. I'm Kevin, also known as Raylith. That's a feature of the podcast, is the bad audio quality.
That's a bonus. You guys were giving you for free.
Yeah.
I'm Nolan at Online on Twitter.
Exactly.
And I'm Drew.
All right. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Everything is canceled because of the old. Yeah, no, we're
nothing else. We're all you got.
Oh, that's dark.
I heard a very interesting where, I'm trying to bet on high school sports games, but they're all canceled. Where am I going to bet now? I go, huh?
You just got to bet. You got to bet on.
No, someone said, well, there's girls' volleyball games going on, or girls' softball games going on right now. Like, that's.
Really?
So, that's what
That's kind of sad if you think about what that implies. Because that means only social gatherings are canceled.
Yeah, that was the last great episode of South Park, was the Cock Magic episode, and it had the point where no one wanted to go see the girls' volleyball team, and the only time they did was when they were playing against the chicken who was playing Magic the Gathering. It was sad, and you're like, oh, that's kind of poignant, but also sad. That's where, to me, that's the end of South Park. That's its last good episode, and then everything else, no.
Okay, so just on the subject of girls volleyball, I feel like if you did want to go watch it, you can't because you're going to be labeled a creeper, and even creepers recognize how obvious it is for them to be there, so they can't even go.
Exactly.
I will nullify that, because as a high school, it was for us to go to the girls' volleyball games, and they knew exactly what we were there to see. That ass.
But that's it. That's a high schooler.
Yeah.
There's a difference between a high schooler going to high school and me in my 30s rolling up. And
up in the Raptors, placing bets.
Oh. Yeah. So we're. Everything is canceled. Everything is pseudo quarantined, which I think I doing some thinkings about it. I think it's actually a good thing that everything's is canceled, not just because of the old flattening the infection curve, but because it's actually having an impact on people's lives, and when that happens, change occurs. When basketball gets canceled, people get mad and demand answers. So I guess that's a positive.
I can't remember what it was about. I can't remember what the last crisis was where someone's like, white people are really going to care about this when you slap a picture of an avocado on your news article and say, like, avocado sales are tanking because of this crisis.
But, okay.
It's like,
so we're going to be talking old news. Did you see the press conference of the Utah Jazz guy just touching all the microphones?
Okay, I was about to bring that up. Thank you. Like, a bit before, he's like, oh, we're going to get coronavirus. Next day, got it.
Yeah, he got it. It's
got it so fast.
It's the problem with our current existence is you can't write parody. It's just, that's the news. Your stupid skit on Saturday Night Live is just, no, that's the evening news. Utah Jazz player coughs and touches on everything saying, I won't get coronavirus, gets coronavirus. It's like,
I was making this like 3 days ago.
that sucks.
Yeah.
I know, I saw I think Steph Curry start to cough in a press conference and immediately cancel out of it and be like, nope, not coughing.
It's so weird because, and there's so many feelings because it makes me feel like you could have a future, a Resident Evil, where the new virus is so mild, but it still causes panic. Or Umbrella Corporation, they don't need to. You don't need to sell a virus that makes people turn into zombies. That's way too much effort. You just need a flu that affects the elderly and infirm, and doesn't show that many symptoms on other people, and that's all you need.
Yeah. And see, you're bringing up evil. My idea, Death Stranding.
Oh, we got to go full Death Stranding.
People are getting. Send them stuff.
Yeah, we got to have porters. We got to have.
We gotta have porters.
You got to be.
Just.
Man, I would be a terrible porter.
Wow. Big Kojimbo is right.
Genius Kojumbo.
The future.
He keeps calling it. We gotta stop him from making games because every one of his predictions comes true. And it's never when are we gonna get to orbital frames? When are we gonna discover Metatron and make orbital frames, Kojumbo? Why is that so elusive? I want to get my orbital frame. I want my Jehuti. I want to fly around.
Trump has to. You gotta join Trump's Space Force, though.
Oh, the Space Force. Ugh. Oh, man. Anyway. Yeah, Corona. Yo, so E3's canceled.
Yeah. I think they're happy that...
I agree.
I think they're happy that E3's canceled.
It
gives them a year to reassess what they want to do as E3.
I think the electronic, the ESA, I think it's the electronic software, is it? Whatever. The people that run E3, yeah. I think they feel like they dodged a bullet, where they get to cancel their show that was going to be lacking, and then say, yeah, we're going to get brownie points for doing this. We're so good. We're genius.
I don't even think they care about that. I think they only care about they have a extra year of planning on what they need to do.
Yeah, because some of the stuff that was leaking out at E3 made it sound horrible. Did you hear where they had those things that was influencer line whatever where
the only thing I care about E3 for is the giant bomb stuff.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Since that's otherwise I don't care.
Oh, I care because everyone makes fun of a press conference, but at that point, we've gotten to the point where with Nintendo Directs, you just can have one of those whenever. Nintendo doesn't have to have an E3 press. They can just say, "Here's the Direct. We made a video. It's Animal Crossing, you idiots. Here you go." And we're like, "Yay, Animal Crossing." That's coming out. I'm not gonna get it day one because I want Doom instead. I need it.
I'm on that, but that's still a good choice.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm going to get Animal Crossing after Doom, but I need the slaying, the Doom Slayer, into my heart and life. Man, I had more things to talk about, but I lost it. One of you guys said you had a bit. Go into it.
Okay. Big update from Nolan. Quarantine day 2 because I might have the coronavirus because we ordered and I'm pretty sure that's how we got it.
Ah, I see. So you had to get all the testing done?
we got to have it or not. I'm like 80% sure we have it. I really hope we don't, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is you. So
as a young, spry lad, you don't really have much to worry about on it.
No, I just don't get my grandma sick.
Well, yeah, that's yes. That is the concern.
And wash your hands.
The big concern is not about me, but it's for what am I trying to say?
Immunocompromised.
Yeah, those people, either old or sick. Because quite frankly, if I could just mist myself with the coronavirus and stay inside for 2 weeks, I would. Just get it over with. Because it's not gonna kill me. Which is famous last words. It's recorded on the podcast. But it's just like, no, I don't want to be responsible for someone's grandparents' death. I can't handle that. I can't.
Yo, man, you want some Corona? I got it for you.
Oh yeah, we'll have to have like a Corona party.
I drove it off at your place.
Chicken pox.
Yeah, Noah, just come on over and just wipe my face.
Yeah, just a bunch of young people partying in the streets.
Woo!
Old people.
Corona spring break.
Corona time.
My idea was, when I first thought that we might have it, was, how can I use this for my benefit? Because I have Corona.
Yeah.
So I'm like, can I get out of a speeding ticket if I had Corona? Was the first thing that went to my mind.
Yeah, it's like, how...
I probably could.
Yeah, you just go, let's... Oh, I'm sorry. You go.
Go ahead, Drew.
I was just going to say, I think you could get out a speeding ticket. Like, I think you could play it at worst, saying you're going to the ER to get checked. But I think you could just say, like, yeah, I tested positive for corona, officer.
It's like diplomatic immunity.
Cough heavily.
I'd have my gloves and mask on, so like, oh no.
You're just walking down the street like Lethal Weapon, diplomatic immunity. Like, I got that corona! You can't stop me!
No, Kevin, that's the wrong villain. You gotta be driving down like Tennessee trash and just chucking tissues out the window.
Yes! Tennessee trash. He's just going to the grocery store and licking the doors. Just like, stop it.
Now my other thought I could do with this is I could just walk into Walmart and I could just cough on whatever I wanted and I'd get it.
Oh.
No matter what.
Yeah, I think that's too. It's too hard because the old people love the Walmart.
Yep.
You'd have to.
It's also, I can understand you beating government, but taking on raw capitalism is a whole other ballpark.
Yeah.
That's a great response. To be able to this wisely.
It's a dark power.
Then again, I'm not out there just buying up a bunch of.
Yeah, people just
sell it back to people.
Yeah. So Nolan, how's the $20,000 worth of hand sanitizer going?
It's awful. I can't sell it to anyone. It's one of us. It's the worst part. It's a Tennessean that did this.
Yeah.
So if anyone doesn't know, some Tennessean bought like $20,000 worth of like hand sanitizer and cleaning product to like up eBay and Amazon, and both those companies shut it down and figured out what's going on. So now they have like $17,000 worth of merchandise. Just
yeah, what are you gonna do with it?
You're gonna use it, I guess. I don't know. You sell it out of the back of your car. That's
okay,
my first thought.
So I understand people whenever there's a crisis or an implied crisis, they buy bottled water. I get that. I don't agree with it, but I can understand. What's up with toilet paper?
I I don't know.
Why is toilet paper now a hot commodity?
So, toilet paper is. Kleenex is not.
Yeah, Kleenex is fine. Wipes are fine. Like, almost, it's because bottled water always kind of goes whenever there's any shenanigans. I get that. I don't.
Yeah, that one's sensible.
Yeah, and I'm of the my hot take is if we're in a situation where water goes away, I'm screwed anyway. Like if water shuts down and electricity shuts down, I'm done.
I ain't surviving Mad Max world.
No, Mad Max World is not very friendly to me. I made that comic. Where my purpose in the future is to be eaten by some bandit. That's it. That's how it goes. Is
that the one that said, "Please no meat touching, ma'am"?
No. Sadly not. I'm not that genius.
True, that was
It was really funny. I didn't want to retweet it because it was too. I can't handle it.
So it makes any comic better.
It's the next level CAD rule. It's the one up to it. But I don't get toilet paper. It's such a bizarre.
I don't.
But it's also like I don't get it. But because of the scarcity, I did have a pang of fear and had to check to make sure I had enough toilet paper. Because there is, like, that's a manufactured disaster.
That's what it is. It's the same thing when the news says there's a gas crisis, and it's because the news has said there's a gas crisis.
Yeah. Where it's like, or it's the idea where if everyone tries to go to the bank and withdraw money, the bank's gonna run out of money because they don't have enough for everyone to have their money. It's like, no.
Yeah.
We don't have.
There's a solution to the toilet paper problem. It's bidets.
I don't.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm so glad that is not the solution I thought you were going to, Nolan.
Oh, okay. You probably thinking I was going to the other end, whereas...
See, I thought you were going to talk about how we can use the 3 shells.
Oh, no.
Use the Demolition Man 3 shells. That's how the future is done. There's only Taco Bell, and we use the 3 shells. Done and done.
Like it.
Yeah. What else? I haven't been doing much other than.
Okay.
All right. Someone's gonna talk.
I have a story that I need to share mostly for myself.
Go for it.
Okay, so the other day in class, and I say class loosely because it's an online class, but me and 2 other students meet so we can have a class.
Oh, I get that.
So, like, one of the girls was talking about how one of the people she works with in the library had come up to her and was like, one of your classmates showed up and started talking smack about, like, one of the professors. She's like, was it this bald guy with glasses? And it's like, yeah. And so we knew who she was talking about, and we just kept smack talking the guy for a while. And, like, an hour after class, like, I was still thinking about it, and I was like, the exact situation she described, I experienced. I think I was the classmate that she was actually, like, talking about initially.
So
but then I don't know why she said yes when she asked if he was bald with glasses.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah! Like, I'm wicked confused by the whole thing. I would not say, like, what I was doing was smack talking, but, like, the exact topic that she said he was smack talking her for was what I talked about. And, like, so I'm just hella confused over this.
So there's either...
that guy sucks.
So there's either this phantom person... So you have a phantom bald doppelganger with glasses who's like phasing in and out from another dimension that's eerily similar.
Well, no, that guy exists, and we know exactly who it is. but I'm pretty sure he did, like, because even the lady that she was talking to, I talked to about this specific thing on the specific subject. But then, like, the shitty guy that we don't like got blamed for it.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's great. That's what we call the triple play. You got away with it.
But so, like I don't know. It has me feeling like, I mean, I'm probably not going to cop to it, but still, like, I'm still just, I'm confused, cause like, it's kind of, what's that say about me that I'm so forgettable that like bald guy with glasses she's never met apparently is an equal substitute to Drew Edwards.
Oh no! You're overthinking it. You're trying to. You're thinking too hard about it, and when you think too hard, it becomes sad. You need to just keep the base level thought, where I get to feel superior to the tiny wiener dog that tried to bark at me, and then I said go away, and it ran away, and now I'm the big man. I'm the big man. I don't think about how it was. Well, no, you don't think about anything else. You go, I'm the big man. I'm so huge and strong. And then you just end it there, because if you continue down the train of thought, it gets real sad and bad. Which is a true...
Yeah, I've been thinking about that since Thursday.
So you have this... that's your problem. You should just take the win. You gotta take the win and say, yeah, I did it. I'm the best. That's the old Kevin. That's how I do things. Whenever I get a win, I say yep, and then I walk away.
And I mean, it's also entirely possible that she did run into that guy and had like the same conversation. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, you just accept it. Say, yeah, that's what happened. Live the lie.
I can't though.
Yo, this is the Schrodinger's cat. You don't know, so just pick the best. See, my version of Schrodinger's cat is when you have the cat in the box and you don't know if it's live or dead, then you get to pick the preferable outcome, and you say, yep, that's what it is, and then you get to walk away feeling good.
Because throw the box in the river and drive away.
Yep, problem solved. That's what you go. Yo, I'm the best. See, that's my mindset that was created in, I think, 6th or 7th grade, when I was at my lowest self-esteem, and then it kind of turned around because I went the full circle. So then I was like, I don't care anymore. Yeah, I'm great. I can remember.
I'm imagining something like, wait a second. If I'm only Tien and they're Gokus, that means I'm the strongest human.
I can remember it because I was sitting in, I think it was a it was an English class, and they were sitting around the computer, and I had this and I was in some group project, and I had the out of mind thinking saying, if I'm at the bottom, then there's nowhere else to go. Then I can just do whatever. I remember my brain going like, yeah, I don't care. What, are they going to make fun of me? I'm wearing a Pikachu shirt. I've been made fun of. I don't care. And then and then my life changed in a very specific way.
It sounds like your brain broke, Kevin.
Oh, it did. It was bad. It broke, but it broke in an okay, and that served me to this day. That's how you do it.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, it's a great. I filled out the census today. Did you guys get that thing in the mail about the census?
No, I only check my mail like once a week.
Oh, because I got a mail and it was like, yo, you got to go to this website and fill out the census. And I was like, okay, and I did it. I was afraid because I felt it was some elaborate scam, but like I thought it was like some Machiavellian-esque scam where they sent me a thing that says, "Hey, you got to go to the census. Yeah, here's the government provided your whatever like 12-digit code that you enter in on the .gov website." And then it pulls up your own address. But I was waiting at some point that they're gonna say like, yeah, no, what's your credit card number?
Hey, you need to go to www.amontillado.gov.
Amontillado.gov. You need to make sure you have a couple $1,000 in Amazon gift cards. Oh.
What, Nolan?
Download this secure server.
Yes, download these bitcoins. You need to pay the
Download hilarious prank phone called Steven Spielberg .exe.
You can only access this by going to Napster and downloading virus.exe. Just cut out the middleman. Go straight there. Oh, man. Ah. What else? Yeah, I still haven't watched... I have not watched Castlevania yet.
Have you, Nolan?
Yeah, I've watched it.
How'd you think?
It was a good season, as good as you, but it was all right. And I kind of agree with you with what you said. The dialogue's starting to sound a little weird now.
Yeah, like, I don't want to hear middle-aged vampires talking about taking people on walkies.
Yeah.
No, vampires are classier than that.
They're a little too hard into the dialogue.
They're trying to make it a little too hip when it shouldn't be.
Yeah. And it's, however, like, the last thing Trevor says in the season makes me very hopeful for next season.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spoiler it, but that is, like, the high point of the season for me is, like, that line. I'm like, yes, yeah. Good.
Great.
Okay. I'll have to get to it.
Oh.
Watch it in Japanese. Watch it in Japanese or whatever language you want with subtitles, and it'll make it better.
I want to ask you one thing, Drew, just because it's non-spoiler. The thing.
I heard the thing. Did I get that thing you sent me?
No. Well, the thing that happens with the two characters.
Alucard fucks. I know that.
Yeah.
I think it's.
Or do you mean the other fucking?
Yeah. Well, during that scene, there's two people. There's like 4 or 5 people fucking.
Yeah. What about it?
Nothing. I felt weird because I could see what was happening like a mile away.
Oh yeah. No, that was definitely, and that's the other thing. I feel like they took a lot of liberties in the writing with Hector this season.
Yeah.
I feel like they made him stupid.
They did.
They must have really not liked that Castlevania PS2 game.
Yeah.
I never played it.
Isaac probably had the best storyline of this entire season.
Okay, I was surprised that monster showed up this season. I never expected that to be in this series.
Oh, I know. I've seen the spoiler. I know who you talking about. The boy.
Yeah.
The real poster child of Castlevania.
Yeah, not merman shoots water ? But the real OG.
The number one with a bullet. Not gonna ruin it. Y'all know who it is. If you don't, then you're wrong. Yeah, but I'm glad he showed up.
Yeah.
I just
That shows it's good. I mean, watch it because it's more Castlevania, but don't be expectant or too great out of it.
Don't rush to it. Like, if there's other stuff you want to watch that first.
Yeah, like Beastars.
Beastars is on my list.
It's not on my list.
I need to know.
I watched the first episode. I'm enjoying it so far.
What I've been doing, I wanted to talk about it, is I caught up on Hunter x Hunter manga. So I'm current. I'm ready. I actually understood the Hisoka and Chrollo fight the second time I read it. I got what was going on.
What did you not understand of it the first time through?
Okay, so, and I still might be wrong. So, but okay. I didn't get, or maybe I didn't put together that the sun and moon signs, if he puts them on a clone, keeps the clone there even when he's not activating it. So it lets him make a ton of clones. And I was like, oh, that's what...
Well, it lets him use other abilities. Like, he could already do that many clones, because he can already do clone, sun, and moon at the same time. Yeah. Because he has the new
But the sun and moon on the clone allows him to switch another power.
Locks it in.
Yeah, it's all...
Yep, so he can use 3 powers at once.
Yeah, that's what I needed to know. And I was like, okay, now everything makes way more sense. Because I was like, I don't know how Chrollo is making all of these clones and also doing like 7 things at once. And it's like, no, he's doing 2 things because that one dude died.
Yeah.
All right.
That was the whole point of that fight. Because if you look at it logically, nothing happens. The only point of that fight is to better introduce the concepts of Nin after death.
Yeah, because that comes into play. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to say spoilers.
It's been a year. These are not spoilers at this point.
Yeah, also, it's not going to get finished. Okay, so I loved it. Like Kurapika, like inventing his Emperor Time dolphin, and just going, I passed out. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I really like the 4th Prince, Cyriendich. That's one of those names I see and I've never heard, so I don't know how to say it.
He's great. That guy is great.
Yeah.
He's just... I love how everyone's like, yo, you shouldn't teach this guy Nin. Why? Don't do it. Not him.
And it's like, I'm going to teach him, and we'll just try to go as slow as possible. And then he's like even more of a natural than Gon and Killua were at Nin.
Yeah, it's the fact that her plan was, I'm going to teach him Zetsu. He's going to fully Zetsu, and then I'm going to shoot him in the fucking head. And that did not work.
It was a great plan.
It made complete sense because she was allowed to tell the Nin Beast, I'm not lying, I'm trying to teach him Nin because there's a point during his teach that I can make him vulnerable and shoot him.
Yep.
It just turns out that whenever he enters Zetsu, he's King Crimson.
Yeah, his superpower activates.
Yep. That's one of his superpowers. He also has like a mysterious... He has... God, that guy, he has a Nin Beast, a secondary, like, Neferpito Nin creature, and then he also has whenever he hits Zetsu, he's King Crimson. Just straight up.
What's his... I can't remember his other creature.
It was, like, forming. It wasn't there yet. But it was starting to manifest, because there's a part where she's looking at him, and she can see him, like, he's surrounded with his Prince Nin Beast, and then there's another one starting to form behind him, and she's like, oh, hell. he's just making them now. But it's just, oh, good lord. That dude. when he did the test, and it was just rancid.
Yeah.
It's like, what's going on here? Kahlua, oh, he's giving those like lectures of people about Nin, and people are getting assassinated during his lectures via Nin.
Kurapika.
Yeah, Kurapika. Kahlua's Sir not appearing in this arc.
Yeah, this is the Kurapika and Liario arc.
Yeah, and the fact that Kurapika is like assigned to the baby prince and goes, shit, I gotta take care of him, he's a baby.
Yep.
Like, if it wasn't a baby, this would be a lot easier. But I can't let the baby die.
I'm too good of a person, unfortunately.
I like that's Kurapika's greatest flaw, is that he's too good of a person, because if he wasn't, he'd be able to do everything really easily. It's just crap. I'm not an enhancer, I just can't make my Nin make me invincible to kill all the spiders, and then I'm done.
Well, he is, though.
Yeah. He just had to go about it in a long, roundabout way.
Yeah, he just turns out his specialist ability lets him be everything.
And how the spiders are on that ship.
Yep, and Hisoka's on that ship.
Yo, you don't see Hisoka, and they're all like, the spiders are like, okay, listen, we just want to get Hisoka. And then the other crime families are talking to the Hunter Association, they're like, the Phantom Troop is here. They just want to kill Hisoka. Just let them do it.
And that's the other thing, like, I think of this, do you remember, like, the initial arc in Rurouni Kenshin with the Ani Warbon group?
Yeah, the dude with the striped sleeves.
Yeah.
Yes.
And, like, it's like his cheekbones are crushed, his lips are cut off, his nose is gone, and, like, all that stuff, so that way he can do face disguises.
Yeah. So now Hisoka...
Think about how fucked up Hisoka's face was at the end of that fight.
Oh yeah, and he can just texture surprise it.
Texture surprise and bungee gum to make whatever he wants.
Yeah, he's just like, nah, I'm good. It just... when Illumi's there, he's just, Hisoka hired me to kill him, so I'm hanging out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I knew it was gonna go down like this one of these days, so I was like, yeah, okay.
Yep.
Might as well.
The cult, where it's like however many people you kill gives you
Points?
Experience points.
Yeah. And they have like the two razor blades across their face, because that's how you know they're in there. There's a
lot of problems on that boat.
There's the woman whose whose Nin ability is whenever whoever kills me, my creature comes up, kills you, and revives me. That's just it.
Yeah.
The guy who was going to withdraw, and then he shot a bullet at his dad, and he said, yeah, you can't stop this, so now he's like, okay, I'm all in. And he's just walking down. And he just...
Harkenberg?
Yeah.
Harkenberg is the champ.
He's so good. And his ability is just, I shoot the arrow at you. You can't stop it.
Yep. Can't stop it.
And if it hits you, you're now mine.
Yeah.
That's it.
God, there's so much stuff going on that boat.
It's crazy. I love it. Like, it's so complex and so text heavy. It'd be a nightmare.
Like, this and Berserk teach us if your heroes ever get on a boat.
Oh, yeah, never do it.
Yeah, you're invoking the curse.
But unlike Berserk, this boat is incredible. I love it's such a weird thing, and everyone's there. It's the fact that everyone's there, but Gon and Kahlua aren't. That's what because Gon has homework he has to do. He's like, yeah.
I really hope he comes back and he has a Nin ability based on the fishing pole.
That would be nice. He's an enhancer. Yeah, he enhances the pole, not himself.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Or it's too. I was sad after catching up because.
Well, now you got a Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, that's true. I do.
Actually, I do want to ask: did you reading you Gravity Boys?
What?
I stopped.
I stopped too, and now it's getting bad.
No,
Yeah. There was something else like that too that I started and then it started getting bad. But it definitely, like, I felt bait and switched.
Man,
Mashal is pretty good.
I dropped off that one too. Like I got.
Oh, you did? I can get behind it, and people listening will be like, but Drew, you hate One Punch Man. And I will say, yes, you're right, I do hate One Punch Man. But that's because that breaks its own, like, internal logic, where there are other people who have trained harder than One Punch Man, but he's still better than them for no reason.
That's
I
why.
agree with you there. Listen, just read Psycho.
Yeah, I was gonna say no.
that too.
That's the best. Mob Psycho is his magnum opus. Also because it ended. It was great. I loved it.
Yeah.
That shows.
But, Mashal is a world where, like, everyone is Harry Potter,
All right.
except one guy, and instead his dad just told him to work out every day, so he's just totally jacked.
He's just ripped.
Yeah.
He's the muscle wizard whose spell is punch.
Yes.
Oh,
Pretty much it.
it's like it was my own fan creation of how does Harry Potter fight Dumbledore, and he just Voldemort, and he just Dempsey rolls him because Voldemort's like this half decrepit skeleton. He's not gonna know what to do. Just the right hook to his jaw, like, oh fuck.
But yeah, that's it exactly. And it's only like at most 5 issues in. So I really like the Manga Plus app, which is the, like, publisher of Shonen Jump, has its own app that puts out free chapters of Shonen Jump and its other magazines.
Oh, so it's like Verve and Crunchyroll, how they share, they cross-pollinate.
Yeah. So it's also that thing puts out a chapter of Naruto every day. And I am now apparently reading Naruto.
Naruto is pretty good until it's not.
Let's see. Sasuke just killed Itachi. That's where we're at, and I'm still reading it.
Oh, so you're okay.
You got a while before it starts to get bad.
Once
Killer
the
Bee just showed up.
Killer Bees, okay, you're getting to the. You're getting kind of once the Ninja War starts ending, then it gets bad, and that's my opinion. And then
I agree with you on that one.
and then it spikes once spoil. You know this is gonna happen when someone opens the 8 gates and you get to see it.
8th grade Bantai.
That's good. That's really good. And then it's just kind of
It's all downhill from there.
But no,
It's just like,
you're still in good Naruto.
it's the thing about Naruto is the manga art style is so much better than the anime's art style.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But also my problem with both of those things is how often they use flashbacks to things that happened 5 minutes ago.
Well, yeah, it gets
Like, that's the worst part of that series.
the anime makes it way worse. I remember. So I gave up on Naruto around the ninja. So you're approaching the point where I bailed. When Sasuke kills Itachi, I was still reading it. That was still in there. And then I started to give up. And then I did give up real hard around the Ninja War. Because it was just I was done. Who's your favorite Naruto character, Drew?
I would need to see a list of Naruto characters.
Okay, just off the top of your head. You can also...
The third Hokage?
That's pretty good. Nolan, who's your favorite Naruto?
It's a tie between...
I didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, cut out a bit.
Oh, it's a tie between A, the Raikage, and Killer B.
Okay. I like Killer B. My favorite is Shikamaru. Second place is Kakashi. Third place is Rock Lee. Rock Lee should have been the hero of Naruto.
Well, the problem is, Naruto himself wasn't too far off from Rock Lee. But then they decided, oh no, wait, he's like the chosen bloodline, so never mind, he's deity.
He's
Naruto the hypocrite.
Yeah, Naruto has so many bloodlines in him that it sucks. I was fine with him just having
Neji.
Neji is good. I do like Neji. I actually like a lot of the other team. Naruto is one of those shonens where I like almost every character that's not Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. I like the beautiful. Yeah, I like way better. I like Kiba and his dog. I like Shino.
Even Ino is better than Sakura, and they're basically the same character.
The Ino Shika Cho team is great because all their powers are somewhat lame, which makes me root for them. I got the body switch where I can't move. I can turn fat and roll around, and then I'm like shadow powers, but they're not great.
Every one of their team anythings is great.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, it's just, man, Naruto. So Drew, has Naruto done the Sage stuff yet? Did he kill Pain yet?
He hasn't. He's doing his Sage training right now.
Okay, so he's still doing the Sage stuff. Which I actually like that he starts using his clones to cheat. I think that's interesting.
Yeah.
Where
he's been taught that idea already, but he hasn't really started using it for his Sage training.
Yeah, I think I liked that. That made Naruto go up a couple places in my personal Naruto tier list when he started cheating with the sages and the clones and doing stuff. But then it went down when they just said, nah, Kyuubi gives him more stuff. And I'm like, no. Although that when he turned into like the Four Tails versus Orochimaru, I like that. That was really cool.
Oh, no, more stuff. Then the other guy gives him even more stuff.
Oh yeah, he gets. God, he gets
so bad.
They just keep giving him things. They keep giving him powers. It's the idea where he has, just like the NASCAR Heroes comic, Naruto and Sasuke have the most powers, and they just keep getting more. Yeah. It's not the...
The Itachi stuff with Sasuke was fine, and I liked it. Everything since then with Sasuke just sucks. It's just Sasuke's the best. But why? Oh, he's just the best.
Yo, remember that time where Sasuke pulled the Raistlin Measure and he ate Orochimaru from inside his own body? And I was like, that's cool. Remember that time when Dragonlance and Raistlin did that to, I think it was like Fitzden Daniels or whatever, because he was possessed to the wizard that was possessing him? And I'm like, yeah, he did it. Dragonlance.
See, that was stupid and lame when Sasuke did it.
I liked it. I thought that was cool. Because it reminded me of Dragonlance. And then I was happy because I was thinking about Dragonlance and not Naruto. And I'm trying not to bring up Bleach because oh boy.
Oh, see, no, I've been trying not to bring up Kenshin.
Don't bring up Bleach at all.
Saito is so cool, though.
Saito is so cool. The wolf style.
Yep.
The zero technique. He just burst out of that door. It's my favorite part of the entire show.
That's so stupid.
It's so good.
It's just like, oh, and then I guess I just had a metal plate on my forehead.
No, that was stupid. How that was, to me, that because his attack was so good that the only way to stop it was the most bullshit thing, random garbage. Yeah, because it was perfect. It was, no, you're done. It's just, I stab you in the fucking forehead from nowhere. You're done. He goes, nah, my one plate. It's like, fuck you. Fuck you,
the author of the series got to that point and was like, well, let's see, what would Saito be doing right now? And then he just slowly came to like, oh shit, he kills Shishio.
He kills him, like, just a hard dead.
Oh crap! What have I done?
No, he had his one plate, forehead metal plate.
Yep.
That's what
the hardest read in anime.
It's like, God, I hate it. Because that would have been such a cool... How more impactful would that arc have been? Nuts. If Kenshin got up there and Shishio just dead. He's just dead.
Well, no, it's in the fight with Kenshin. It's one of the, whenever he's knocked down and recuperating while other people fight Shishio, so they can show how Kenshin's better than everyone else because Shishio beat everyone else, but Kenshin beat him.
And that's because Kenshin used his left foot. And if you block the technique, then it creates a vortex, which means you get hit even harder.
Yeah. But yeah, it's in wrestling terms. It's the entire cast was putting Shishio over.
Yeah, they were all pointing at him, and he was out there with this sword tattoo, just beating everyone up.
Okay. Noah, do you watch wrestling?
A bit. I was about to get into it.
All right.
Can you tell me about this Orange Julius guy and how cool he is?
Sorry, you cut out?
Can you tell me about Orange Julius and how cool that guy is?
No, I can't tell you how cool he is.
Okay, so Orange Julius, to my understanding, is in the new Kenny Omega wrestling, whatever.
The All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah.
And he's in the Canadian Tux, and apparently the myth behind him is he's the best wrestler. He's like Cody from Final Fight level, kind of fighter. And he'll start a fight out with hands in his pockets, not really trying because that's how strong he is.
Oh man, he's so tough.
Bro, he's got one hand tied up. Essentially, I don't know. He's okay, I guess. I don't like him.
You don't like him, but he's so cool.
He's made to look cool.
I mean, they succeeded.
If he was flying around and doing some cool moves or something, I'd be like, yeah, that guy's great.
Well, I mean, the only thing I've seen is the clip where that Legion of Bad Guys start carrying off one of his buddies, and he just nonchalantly bounces off the rope and then just body slams out of the ring, all while his hands are in his pockets.
And he kills them all.
Yes.
It was such a powerful attack. Everyone got taken by it. And then with his hand still in his pocket, he gets up and hops back into the ring without pulling his hands out of his pocket.
No, that's cool.
And okay, so this is no, I love it. This is secondhand from like Mike Mahardy. But his other gimmick too is if he gets knocked down, he'll just slowly start rolling towards the edge of the ring with his hands still in his pockets.
I love it how we talk about Shonen Jump stuff, and to prove that wrestling is indeed anime, you talk about wrestling and it's the exact same conversation. It's all the same thing. And you're just like, yeah, I love it. He's so powerful. It's just his techniques.
Wrestling was getting cool, and then because of all the I think SmackDown did.
Yeah.
They did like a stadium that was completely empty. Because I saw someone ask so bad. Because I saw someone ask, why didn't they just fill the stadium with the other wrestlers?
Oh, you could have had it like the elite tournament, like the secret tournament. It's only wrestlers allowed. All right.
There's so much.
Tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much they could have done, and instead they just played to an empty theater.
It's a phantom match. You call it the phantom match. So what I think what we're going for is the only way to successfully continue Hunter x Hunter is that Kenny Omega has to bring in the Phantom Troop into the storyline has to continue in professional wrestling.
Oh, Carlos starts stealing signature moves.
Yeah, he has to pull out his book and then he can do it. But unless he has his bookmark, you're on the boat.
Because it's the other great thing is that means he could just start like aping moves from retired wrestlers, like people who don't compete anymore.
Exactly, because that's
imagine what it would. Yeah, imagine like the moment the crowd sees like Colo staggering and then starts twirling his hand towards his ear.
He's doing the Stone Cold Stunner.
The Hunter Association has to call in The Rock and Stone Cold.
Yeah, they're nin.
Like, we're retired. No, we put you.
No, this guy's a problem.
That's how you do it.
The Brock summons a giant dragon made out of nin and shoots it at him.
You have like Dusty Rhodes going, you can't see it, but what actually is happening if you had enough power fighting spirit to activate your Gyo, you notice that Kenny Omega's Nin Beast activates precisely when the three following conditions have been met. Number 1, your wrestling match has 1 minute to go. Number 2, Kenny has been taken down but not pinned twice. Number 3. That'd be incredible. People would be so down. That's where Gyro is.
We've got a Nin Curse of Pass. He's just got a Nin Curse stacked up on him.
Yeah.
That cursed him.
I like it. I like it.
No, that's the only way to finish Hunter x Hunter is professional wrestling. That's where they find on the Dark Continent. They find like the boat lands, and then where they go, and it's like, and the boat has landed, and it's Staples Center, whatever.
It's WrestleMania 2019 because it's written. It hasn't hit publication yet.
Yeah, but that's.
But no, to me, the other genius thing you do is it's people are like, well, what about that weird two-headed snake thing? And then it's just a wrestler comes out that has like a two-headed snake mask, but it's just a ripped guy.
Oh man, it's like around his neck. And it's because it's giving him so much power, but it's deadly. Like, the wrestler, you're not fighting the wrestler, you're fighting the snake.
No, I don't even mean mean the snakes around his neck. I mean it's just like Diglett with a muscle man body. It's just a two-headed snake with a muscle man body.
Yo, that just one of the muscle mans is just that guy with the sphere for a head, the ultimate weapon Uton. He's just out there. He's like,
he's ready to go.
He's just, I love it.
I see that dude. It's like, this Phantom Troop's running in. Oh,
Oh, we got backstage.
ganging up on him.
The Phantom Troop has absconded with the championship belt. They've stolen it.
There's nothing sacred.
And then you get like a pre-recorded message
So good.
from wrestler Krollo. It's like, I will return the belt if you give me a title match with Hisoka.
Hisoka's in a truck pulling the chairman's dead body
Yeah.
as he drives away,
Exactly.
looking at it crying.
Oh. Yeah, that's into that. We fixed Hunter x Hunter. Later days.
Reed Hunter.
Better days.